former national co-chair of Bernie Sanders' 2020 presidential campaign, Nina Turner, journalist and political commentator, Scotty Nell Hughes, and Republican strategist, Rena Shaw. Scotty, Nina, Rena. You know, I played football for the Long Island Tomahawks with Scotty, Nina, Rena. He was good. He was good. Not as good as me. Anyway, I start with you, Scotty Nell Hughes. When you look at this issue, how do you see it differently than I set it up?
Well, respectfully, Chris, once again, Donald Trump is right. There was not a single ballot in any state legislature against the IVF. This was an issue that Democrats knew could be something they could put into their wind of their sails to send them to Election Day. And all Donald Trump did is he took that wind out when he said, guess what? I agree with you. IVF is an amazing procedure. It's something to help. Republicans want life. It's Democrats who were fighting to actually end life. Republicans want it. And all he did was take it, a very expensive procedure, and make it more opportunistic, more available to families who desperately want to have it. That's all this is. But there was no IVF bill across the country. Democrats made this a national issue. Trump took it back to the state.
All right. Now, I don't know that it's only an IVF bill that makes it the issue for the Democrats. So let me ask Nina, is it better now for Trump because he took the wind out of the sails with IVF?
Absolutely not. I mean, you can't on one end just push for women to be able to have children and then on the other side of it take away their total bodily autonomy. You got to have both. So while I salute him on that, that is not enough to change the consequences for not only his actions, the right-wing United States Supreme Court, the right-wingers running states all across this country, making women have to jump over hurdles state to state, running away as fugitives just to have a reproductive health procedure if they need it. And Chris, his vice presidential candidate pick is a mitigated disaster. This man was asked a question about how to lower the cost of child care, and he talking about putting grandma and grandpa, give them more time. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Republicans want to increase the retirement age. So this is not the way to do these things. And Vance talks about women in a very off-putting way, and his unfavorable ratings are worse than Governor Sarah Palin right now.
Hold on, you're filibustering on Vance. I don't care about Vance. I'm talking about the reproductive rights issue.
You
can bash him in a different segment. Yeah, I know you did. You filibustered. Now I want to go to Rena. Rena Shaw is America, okay? She is from West Virginia. She is Indian. She is Republican, but she is very open to the meaning of reproductive rights and that one was taken from women in this country. It's like she is everything you can be in this country, and she joins us now. So, Rena, the issue of reproductive rights, is President Trump right when he says, I don't think it's going to be a big issue to vote on?
Well, Chris, I only have one slight correction. I'd be remiss if I didn't say I'm just an American. I'm not Indian. I'm of Indian descent, similar to the VP. But look, my conservative value. No. I really am just an American. We got to get that straight because I don't like the hyphenation. I don't like the identity politics. It really turns me off because at the end of the day, all American mothers want the same thing. And I think that's what you're getting at. I'm representing this cross-section of women, right? And it's real. When you're a millennial like me, raising 3 tiny kids, you're thinking about the cost of living every day. But moreover, you're thinking who's actually working for me. And I'm not trying to put anybody in a box here, but when I saw Donald Trump have his grandchildren on the stage of the RNC, I was expecting a heck of a lot more than the word salad I got today from him at the Economic Club of New York when he was asked a question on childcare, and he served up the mother of all word salads today. He could not speak intelligently about the issue. He even tied it into international taxation. And this is a shame, Chris, because this was stunning to me. Recently, I came across a startling statistic, from the 19th News, which is an incredible resource. And it was shocking about single mothers. And how many American single mothers are living in poverty? Something like 28% compared to American single dads who are living in poverty, which is about 15%. So there's a vast delta there. That's shameful for a country that has a divorce rate of 42%. Who's thinking about these people? The Republican Party I used to serve on Capitol Hill, was talking about strengthening the American family. We can't do it when we've got American mothers in poverty and we're not hearing enough pro-parent policies from either camp. A smidge more from Kamala Harris, and I expect she'll give us more, but Trump really let people down today.
All right, I can't, you're right that I should just say you're American and you have Indian heritage like I have Italian heritage. Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget, click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.